What's up, y'all? New first video on the Within the Culture channel. And you know, I told you it's gonna be my basketball drawing. I can't react to highlights. I'll get like copyrighted or something. So this is what we gonna do. But you know, I wanted to start off with the probably the best series of the first round. The Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks. Back and forth, home wins and all that. It was a crazy series for real, for real. But you know, went to the ending of the Clippers pulling out in Game 7 and getting the first home win. So they did what they had to do today. But I feel like this is a great series. You know, I think for me, this solidified Luka top five because wherever y'all want to believe, the Clippers are more talented on both ends. On easily from top to bottom roster wise, they're better on both ends. But they stayed in this series. Mavericks literally was in this series. They had a chance to win like multiple times. This game 6, they didn't close. The Clippers came to show. Kawhi came to beat Kawhi, and that's who Kawhi's a superstar. You know. Let's check out the box score though. How did it look? I don't know. Like I heard Luka went like 44, 46, 14 assists. I think he had like 6 turnovers. But you know everybody else 11. It doesn't show how bad Hardaway really was today though. Monte was really good. He's not a really good defender. He's just a big body out there. Porzingis was not like I said this before. Porzingis said this to people I know. Porzingis, if he was like the player that he actually was last year, they win this series. To be honest, but he wasn't. Dorian Finney-Smith played his heart out on both ends. Had many offensive rebounds. Had 6 offensive rebounds. Look at that. But came down to it. Nobody get his shots when it was time, and the Clippers came together like they are. They supposed to be so much better on defense than they were this series, but they clamped down when they had to. In that third quarter was the premiere of everything that started everything because the way they bounced back from being up 8 to going down 5, then going up 15, 14, it was crazy. So, but like I said, the Clippers, top to bottom, they are better than this team. They always been. Marcus Morris had his best game in the series when the game that they needed him to be at his best, he came his best. 7 threes. Paul George really ain't do nothing today, but like it went these stats wouldn't show that he really was like getting good passes and stuff. He shot horrible, but he made the right passes in the key moments. Reggie Jackson was good. Again, you know, didn't shoot good, but he still was good at key shots. Batum has really been big for them when they inserted him in the game 3 because that was the pivotal game that made the series change. Like, because this is a young team. This was like the Nets, even the Lakers healthy. Milwaukee losing game 3, it wouldn't have been much, but this is still a young team. Other than Luka, who really don't get phased by nothing. Everybody else got phased by losing that game, you know. Terrence Mann had a big first quarter. Like, he had 10 in the first half, and that was pivotal. Ron didn't really do much. What's he at? Luke Kennard hit big shot after big shot in that third quarter. The third quarter was the turning point of this game. The real turning point of this game. But look at their roster. Like, they're top to bottom. They're just better. Like, let's just take out Luka and Kawhi. Let's go from there. Porzingis versus Paul George. Who y'all take? Paul George at this moment. Bogdanovic or Batum. Dang, that's tough. He's really a liability on defense, but he's a really good offensive player, to be honest. I don't know. Tim Hardaway versus Reggie Jackson. Probably Tim Hardaway. Reggie Jackson's really good, though. Marquise Morris versus Finney-Smith. Marquise Morris, the bench. Rondo versus Jalen Brunson. Rondo. Kleber versus... But I'm saying, and then they didn't even play these people right here, like DeMarcus, Patrick, and Beverly. I told you, like top to bottom, they were just so much more better, and it showed, you know. It was crazy. This was a great series, y'all. So like, it's top 5 right now. I don't know where exactly he's at yet because my top 5, the way I do it, is who's the better player. I don't really do a season. People do season by season stuff, that's how you drop. But like, I don't do like if you had a better season that year, you're better than like you're a better player. No, you're not a better player. So my top five, LeBron, Kevin Durant, James Harden, my top three right there. Then you got Giannis and Kawhi. So he's top five. It's depending on which one of them coming out between Giannis and Kawhi. So it really goes off who's gonna have like the better rest of the playoffs. Giannis probably like 35 last night, 14. Played really good. He'd be better because they really got no answer for Giannis. And Kawhi's he's actually going to a tougher defense now. Giannis is not known for defense. To be honest, you got Finney Smith and you got Kleber. After that, Tim Hardaway's not like a defender. Like he'll play defense. He'll try. Josh Richardson actually was known to be a defender before anything, but just too small for people like Paul George and Kawhi who were just taking it in with force and putting their shoulder down. But like I said, I don't know who's coming up, but Luka's in my top five. So like, actually, so it's gonna be LeBron, KD, James Harden, and Luka. Then whoever getting that five spots between Kawhi and Giannis. Yes, Kawhi has the ring. Giannis doesn't, but it don't matter, bro. He has probably the most talented roster. Not best team. Best team's probably the Nets, but the talented roster from top to bottom, like it's just crazy. Like when it come down to it, I think the Clippers probably going to the finals now. I don't think Utah has enough offensive power. So like we're just talking about the next series right now. So they probably don't have enough power. So like I said, it's posted about Luka being top five. Clippers pulling away when they had to, and they're a better team. Just to be honest, but Luka is your son special. A lot of people gonna kill me for having Luka over Curry, but it's just something about Luka. He's just like not a better shooter than Curry. He's just a better player, and that's what it comes down. He's just a better player. In his second year in the playoffs, he's been. I've seen Curry be good in playoffs. He's never been this good. Y'all gotta give me like a series where he was like having a tough series and he was wilding like this though. Multiple 40-point games, 30-point games. Had two bad games probably, and one of his bad games was 29 points. For other people, that's Gucci, like. So last year when I put Luka after they placed the Clippers, last year I put him over Paul George. Now he's over. He might be over Kawhi to me. Now if Kawhi would have chipped this year, I won't put him over. No. I will put Luka at top five though. He can be five, and Kawhi be like 4-3 between him and Harden. And KD and Braun, two best players in the world to me. Braun was not healthy. I'm not even gonna talk about it as my favorite player, but I'm not. This is about Luka Doncic. I'm not even gonna get to the LeBron thing. I don't want to deal with everybody the stuff like that. But new page, enjoy it. Holla at y'all.